Hey everybody, welcome back to another Rogue Legacy 2 walkthrough video. Last episode we took a stab at Estuary Naamah, we got the double jump, my dog immediately started scratching herself right as I did the intro. Thank you. And like I said, we took a stab at the boss. It probably took you another run or two to get there, no worries. Act 3 is where the difficulty starts to pick up a little bit, for sure. It's definitely harder than the first two. And what I'm looking for here now, because I've opened the door, I got the lilies, Lily of the Veil, 2 of them, to open Estuary Naamah's door. I'm looking for a boss killer, because I'm going to make my way through, hopefully as quickly as possible, so I don't lose as much health, and just try to take her out. And I'm this is actually a really good example, hero selection, of what is and isn't good for this boss. So, you got to see me fight her a bit. You've probably taken a stab at her yourself. Estuary Naamah is an aerial fight for the most part. You don't get to sit still for very long, and you definitely don't get to sit still for very long on a platform. So, for example, the Barbarian class is amazing when you can just sit on the ground and just frickin' bulldoze the boss. That is not this fight at all. His aerial attack, the little spin, it's pretty good, but until you get like some upgrades later or some heirlooms that help you do maybe like bonus damage per hit, it really doesn't do that much damage, and it's kind of not that good for this fight. So I don't really recommend that too much. However, Winter Shout destroys large projectiles, which will destroy basically anything in the game that is firing at you. So when she sends those jellyfish from side to side or up to down, you just pop that ability and you just cram right through it. So the damage is a little bit harder with the Barbarian, but by no means is it bad for that fight. Valkyrie over here, we've got Shockwave, which will destroy large projectiles as well, definitely useful. Deflect will destroy all mid-sized projectiles, which I'm trying to think through her abilities. That won't work on jellyfish, and that won't work on the blue flames either. It basically won't work on anything in that fight, which is kind of unfortunate. That being said, the Valkyrie's okay. If you can sit above her as she's moving and just kind of keep spamming down, you'll just keep bouncing with her, and it's not bad. Finally, we have the Ranger. And this Ranger is actually unique. It has Hero Complex. Hero Complex it's essentially a trait for fighting bosses. You get substantially more total health, meaning your one-time fight potential is significantly higher, but you cannot heal at any point for any reason. There's nothing, no matter what you do in the game, you just can't get any health back. So if you're trying to farm for a long time, Hero Complex is horrible. But if you're trying to go in and 1v1 a really hard boss, super good trait. And I think that's going to be my choice. Haven't had a chance to play Ranger too much. Ranger's not bad for Estuary Naamah, but it's by no means one of the better ones. With this in mind, I am actually going to go and upgrade my weapon, because I'm going to do a lot of attacking with my bow. And that strength +5 is going to do quite a bit more than you might imagine. Oh, I can't actually. My weight is completely maxed. I am officially chunky. +50 resolve minus. So what are we on here? 35? I need 25 extra weight to carry. Can I get that right now? 1, 2. Yeah, just barely. This is probably the first time. Estuary Naamah is going to be a hard fight for you. I'm just gonna... Oh, I didn't even think about it. I needed to actually... Wait, no, I bought the bow. Yeah, I'm good. Estuary Naamah is a rather hard fight that's going to take you a few times. If you're just kind of getting beat up by the boss, you have a couple options here next to the Barbarian. You can purchase Meditation Studies. Meditation Studies will restore health and mana when entering a boss chamber. Eventually, you can upgrade all 5, and that'll give you 100%. We don't really need that at this point. Most bosses, if you're at 80% health versus 100% health in the first playthrough, it's not really going to make the difference. What's going to make more of a difference is just getting practice and avoiding the abilities rather than having a little more health. The Architect, however, once you get to a boss's room, you can lock it down. You can lock the castle down for the next run, and you can just teleport right back to the boss and try it again. So especially when we get into later bosses or even New Game Plus Prime version of these bosses, hard mode versions if you will, they're substantially harder. And especially a few of them, Estuary Enoch comes to mind. That guy is a real pain in the fucking ass. You will need probably the Architect to lock it down for 5, 10, 15 attempts to try to kind of get a feel for the fight, because the first phase is different, the second phase is different, the third phase is different. It's like all over the place. So I think that covers it. We got our double jump last time. You can see how much health I have with Hero Complex, 660. Huge. That mage attempt we did last time was only in the 300s, so it's like double your health, which is great. Let's get that. Let's go ahead and take a look at it though. So your self-sacrifice is actually self-sabotage. 100% more health, but you cannot heal ever. So, and we have magma boulders. I don't know if we've seen those yet, but you spit out 3 of these things, they do damage, and if they, on their downward trajectory, they do a crit, which is kind of cool. Not one of my more favorite spells, but definitely not bad. Oh, I don't think I didn't equip the weapon. I did all of that shit, I never even equipped it. That's really sad. I also didn't teleport to... Well, let's not do that. I'm gonna go try to pick up a few heirlooms before the fight. Or relics. I always get that backwards. We just want to be careful how much we go through the castle, because we are not going to be able to heal, so every little hit like that really starts to add up. And we are looking for those 2 rooms that originally had our relics. Almost took a shot there. Luckily I have double jump now. Ranger's a cool class, as I bulldoze headfirst into a ball and chain. It's definitely not a fast class, so if you're looking for a quick clear, kind of moving through, the Ranger's just not, it's just not it. And that's because you kind of have to sit and aim and charge your bow each time. You can't move while attacking. That is kind of a big deal. But you have a lot of safety with your abilities. With Ivory Canopy, and we haven't really played around with it too much, but you can hold yourself in the air indefinitely by just kind of shooting down. You have to hit something though. And if the dogs keep doing that, I'm gonna lock them out. We've got a Blessing of Strength here. What did we get? We got Saber. Saber is the duelist weapon, and I'm a huge fan of it. If we didn't have Hero Complex, I would probably switch to it. Okay, we found the boss room. Let's see what we're looking like here. Okay. Just gonna teleport back to the entrance. Looks a little faster. Just looking for a relic or two to make this fight a tad easier. Hopefully I don't lose too much health on my way over there. Play a bit more safe than usual. That was scary. Pick up that turkey leg, get 0 health back. Neato. Alright, here's one relic. Cornucopia. This will give you more health or enemies drop health. I can't remember. Both are useless because we don't get health. And Arcane Necklace. You can see cast 3 spells. And the next cast is free. So, not great. We're mostly looking for attack-based things. But, I mean, definitely not. We need to spend some resolve. We still got 145, so whatever. Oh, he is not dead. See, we got Blessing of how long? That is the knockout punch. That comes from the boxer. I don't know why I was blanking on that. We have not unlocked the boxer yet. Oh, that was really close. Did you double jump, stupid? I suppose with the Ranger, this gives me a good opportunity to show you the insight for Estuary Naamah. That'll give us an extra 15% damage, which should easily put us over the edge for this boss fight. Here's our other relic. Wonderful. Ooh. I am a big fan of the Stinger. Dreamcatcher, I think when you kill something, it gives you maximum mana or something like that, which is, I mean, it's not bad, but like, we're not into spells. Cirquet's Stinger, though, is actually quite good. Your weapon applies 1 stack of poison per hit. Now let's go ahead and teleport over here. We don't really benefit too much from on-hit effects because we attack slow, but some classes, like the Barbarian, when he spins, you're getting like 4 or 5 attacks off, like one time in the air. It stacks up pretty fast. The Astromancer, another example, the Assassin, there's a few of them in the game, but Estuary Naamah's insight is up here to the right. It's actually really tricky. Basically, she's all the way up there, and she's like looking down at the gate over here. That's your clue. And in order to get this, it's pretty tricky. You think you're done here, but you're not. You actually have to jump up farther than hit your interact button, your right bumper. You'll find the memory. The gates look strangely beautiful at night. I know the villagers hate me for what I did, but I had no choice. The land has gone cold, and my brothers refuse to send aid. The weak, the old, the wretched, I gave them all a merciful end. The villagers still believe the gates will open one day, but I know they will not. Yet every night, as I stare down at these iron bars, I'm afraid they just might. There you go, matters in red. Affinity bonus plus 15% damage to Estuary Naamah. Oh, fucking two of them. Am I really not hitting? There we go. Easy peasy. Uh-oh, that's bad. 50 damage. It's rough. Oh, so you can take a Blessing of Life, get some max health, but of course that is useless because we can never heal it. Oh, that is incredibly lucky. Alright, let's do this. So much health. All we need to do is play it safe. Don't go for the kill or phase 2 too soon. And as a ranger, you really want to look for opportunities to sit in your canopy. So that's really what we're going to be trying to play here. Let's just try to get some early quick hits in. I really just want to keep that poison going. Especially when we get to that 10th stack over there. That poison is just wrecking her. A little too soon there, that's okay. Nailed it. Piece of cake. Don't worry about after the fight. You can't actually take damage from this jellyfish. Peace out. Pat yourself on the back. Estuary Naamah is dead. Not too shabby. Because I have a hero complex character that I can't heal, I am just going to check out this area up here and get whacked in the face, apparently. Pop up, get this gold, see if there's any more kind of quick, easy gold. Yep. And then I'm just going to retire the character. Here we go. Just hit start and then go down to retire. Not much of a reason to keep this guy going. He served his job. We got the boss down. We didn't even need to buy the architect yet. And yeah, did pretty good. Got rank 2, 5,000 gold. Not too shabby. That is it. Okay, that was a quick video. Oh, I am very excited. I got a gigantism for next time. That is Act 3 in Estuary Naamah dead. We are officially halfway through the estuaries. And now is when they're going to start upgrading in difficulty a little bit. So as we go into Act 4 and the Stygian Study, we're going to fight a couple mini-bosses. We're going to need to pick up a new heirloom that helps us. And let's see what else. We're going to pick up Enoch's Insight at some point. And then if everything goes well in the next video, we could take a stab at Enoch. I think. Let me look in here at my notes. Yep, that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, we're going to grab the heirloom, then we're going to fight the mini-bosses, and then take them out. So that is it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe as always. I enjoy interacting, helping. If I missed anything, if it was confusing, I can definitely answer it in the comments for you. So until next time, peace out, guys.